I do not write any of the music. Thank y'all. And I am live later. On all right, I'm at Miss Kankakee on all social media. Y'all add at the Scout, at the Best Scout 2, at Diamond Athletes on Twitter. We getting it in. Welcome to I'm Just Saying IJS, hosted by yours truly, Mr. Kankakee. JJ, how y'all doing? It's been weeks. I know it's been a few weeks. Took a few weeks off to get my mind right after the first season. We had a great one this year. We had a great season this year. Great season this year. We finished season at 8-3. 8-3. We had a great and made it to the second round of the playoffs. Again, we lost 2 in the playoffs. Made it to the championship game, so we didn't play a slouch that we lost to. There were disappointed people, including myself. But hey, things happen. Come back to get bigger, stronger, faster, and try to do it again. Okay, hey. It's basketball season now, though. Basketball season now. Kankakee High School got a game tonight. They won in dramatic fashion tonight. Oh my goodness. By like 50. Last week they played a team out of Chicago, Butler Prep. And hey, got a game, and Lorenz Walters led all scorers tonight with 35 points. 35, 6 rebounds, assists, and 5 steals. Man, he had a heck of a game. He filled up the stats. College coaches, let me tell you, college basketball coaches, be careful. One basketball coach, you need to get down to Kankakee, Illinois, check out this campus. So, JJ Hollis first. Okay? Get down here and check out this talent out here. Kankakee and Kankakee High School kids that are legitimate Division I prospects. Alright, so y'all get down here and Lorenz Walters being one of them. Okay? This will all be available on Anchor, on the downloaded the Anchor app. Make sure you download the Anchor app, and there's a lot of podcasts on there, I think, but you also like this one. I'm saying, all right, right here with yours truly, JJ Hollis. And to get right in it, man. First of all, I want all of y'all to be careful. My family, all of my friends, all of my brothers that I went to college with, be careful down there in the South. Right now, they got tornadoes, everything down in the Memphis area, Mississippi, where I got a lot of family. Jackson, Mississippi, got a couple of friends down there. Y'all be careful and praying for Coach D and the team down there, Coach Prime, and down there as they get ready to play for the SWAC championship. They got to deal with tornadoes as well, so y'all be careful now. One of my topic for today is, okay, parents. This is a topic for parents. Stop taking your children's word for it when it comes to thinking at the school and pertains to their grade. Stop taking their word for it. Stop it. Okay? We had a situation here where I coached, where a kid was going home telling his he had higher GPA than what he had. He telling his mom that something going on when it wasn't. Okay? I don't know why I'm getting this. I don't know why I'm not getting that. And then instead of the parent on top of his grade, no, they was taking his word. You know, hey, whatever then the mom got other kids, she thought he was honest, he trusted him. Come to find out, you know, she even got to the point to where she was blamed the program and wasn't her son wasn't getting this and getting that. Really, your son ain't getting it because great. Okay? Taking your kids' words for it. Back in the day when I was growing up, it could be done. We had to wait to report card out, and we could kind of parents off if we needed to. Well, I didn't have it, I was a nerd, so. But a lot of friends and a lot of people I know used to do it, sweating and trying to do extra work, all until it was time to put a quarter in to try and grades up. Parents these days don't worry about that. You do not have to worry about that. You can check your kids' grades every day if you want to. And then it's to the point now where you don't even try to check their grades. Guess what? You can check and see missing assignments too. Ain't that something? Hey man, I'm telling you, you guys can check and see if your kids miss assignments. You can check and see if kids doing what they supposed to do. Get in your kids' lives and stay. Be on top of it. There's nothing wrong with what I tell my kids. All of them are adults. Like I said, my youngest son's in college. About me, talk about him all the time. Shout out to Hollis. I'm getting ready to graduate college. I have a 3.6 grade point average in finance. Daddy, so. But the key is, though, you gotta stay in your kids' butt. And I tell my kids enough friends. I tell kids I got two. I got enough friends. Okay, I got enough friends. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to make sure you succeed. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, hey, you know I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna still stay on. But if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, be in your butt. And guess what? You got to be in their butt. Check their grades every day and hold them accountable. Hold them accountable. It's so refreshing when I hear say, hey man, dude got an F or maybe even a C, he may not even play. That's so refreshing. Hold to a high standard. You want them to get, I'll give you $100 if you get 20 tackles. Well, give them $100 if they get C's. How about that? People say that all the time, man. That irks me, man. You know what I do? My grandson, man, he's 9 old. I don't even give him his football, man. I don't. You know what I tell him, though? You bring home kids, I got something to play. Because I know what the big picture is. I know what him. He's a student athlete, not an athletic student. Okay, we have to start teaching our kids to be athletes. Student first. And if they don't fulfill part of the obligation, the second part they cannot do. That's simple. And hold them. I got parents that don't care. Actions speak louder than words. Everybody signing letters of intent. Why your son or your daughter is not signing intent? That's not the schools. And I'm going to tell you right now, I know it's some people here probably commenting right now. I comment because I'm live on 4 platforms right now, so I can't check the comments. Tell you like this, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. You're not going to like it. Don't blame the school. Don't blame the coaches. Don't blame nobody else until you in the mirror first. If you've done everything you were supposed to do, if you try to give kids some help, if you've been on top of it and you know your kids need some help and the school didn't help you out, then yeah, place some blame. Hold accountable. But 98% of the people I've seen, they don't want to take accountability for their kids' actions. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm holding my own kid accountable. You ain't got to do nothing. If it need to hold them out, I'll hold them out. That's holding your kid accountable. That's holding them accountable. Not holding them in the stuff when they do something wrong. That's not holding them accountable. That's holding them accountable. Holding them accountable, making them, giving them rules and making sure they follow. That's holding them accountable. And when they break them rules, there has to be some consequences. There has to be some consequences. Kids break these rules. You don't maintain the GPA, you can't play. Or guess what? I'm video games. Or guess what? You can't go. You driving a car, I'm taking your car privilege. Go to homecoming. You can't go to win a ball. Come on, man. I'm just saying. Come on. Come on, hold your kids accountable. Hold your kids accountable. And that's looking back in the mirror and holding you accountable as well. What have you done to make sure your son or daughter is successful? What have you done? And I'm not talking about campus. I'm not talking about that, man. I'm not talking about taking amps and all this athletic stuff. What have you done academically? When is the time you went to Barnes and Noble and bought your child if reading problems? Okay? When the last time you, meet them where they at? Let me tell you, my son was reading at a high level. Why? It's because every time I took him out to Barnes and Noble Card, he had so many books. He still got all those books to this day. But guess what? We didn't go out there and buy books pertaining to the school. He read those anime books, the Yu-Gi-Ohs and Dragon Ball Z's and all books that interested him and got him to reading. And he read, and guess what? So he knew how to comprehend it and he knew how to read it. And so he read something he knew, so some of the stuff he may have not wanted to read, he knew how to read. Meet him. That's buying him a magazine in the summer, whatever. You know your child in school. You know that. Just like you spending $200 on Jordans, spend $100 on them a tutor. Or make sure they tutor. Or make sure they doing their homework. Sit down with them if they doing it. And if you don't know what you doing, somebody to know what they doing. The school that I'm mentoring at right Kankakee High School, they giving you every chance. They got after school, they got a twice where you stay after school to 5:30 and finish with teachers running it. So they got to teach every subject in this room, helping kids with their homework. How many of the parents are taking advantage of that? I'll wait. Exactly. Don't make it happen. That's my number one thing. Don't make it happen. My child in school, get them some help. And own them until they get your child some help. I bet you if it was some jobs that you wanted, you stay in line for 20 hours to get some Jordans. Use that same energy to get out the great education. Use that energy and help your child get education. Just saying, man. Come on. We got to do better. Listen to the word I said. Hey, man, let me some. I laugh, man. You know what I'm saying? I do. Because I love kids, man. And when I got challenged this year to by some people, basically, I would do a kid, and I just had to laugh at that, man. Every time I think that, I have to laugh at that. And I talk to coaches and talk to people every day. And the thing they tell me about is, hey, man, how's these kids great? And are they coaching? Number one, the two questions I get, one of them are wrong, they hang AJJ to another kid. if your child ain't coachable, I'm not gonna lie. How about that? How about that? And no other gonna lie for him. We just be like, he'll work in progress. Now we're not gonna talk bad. We're not gonna do none of that. But guess what? If the grades not right, people lie. Numbers don't. When they for those transcripts, and hey, when they ask for them transcripts, and it ain't right, come on, man. We show them the transcript of 1.8 or some of them not even show child they got a 2.2. They better ball it out, and then they come back and say, hey, they need to pick their grades up. So come on, man. Let's give our kids a level playing field. So what's gonna happen? You gotta help. Stop putting everything on the school, man. You your part too. You got your butt at every. Why you ain't up at the school checking it, using that same energy checking on their grade or talking to their teachers and holding them accountable? My kids laugh and joke about it to this day. I had a son that wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. I got off work and went to one of his classes. I'm telling you, I'm teachers know, and I'm letting him know. Care, and I hold you accountable. It's that simple. You got to do the same thing with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Do the same, man. Give them a fighting chance. And if you do what you're supposed to do and it still don't work out, can't no blame you. But if you doing your part, come on, man. Come on. Do your part. Do your part and help your kids out. So I'm just every parent out there. Because I've been there, man. I that's why I want to make this my today. I've been hearing the parents talking about, oh man, my kid ain't doing this, the CE doing that, and all that. Man, look, truth be told, CE was built for that have an IEP, an individual education. That's who CBE is really for. Okay? That's who CBE is really for. CBE is for kids that have an IEP. That's who is to help them get on the level playing field. They can take their time doing their work. These other kids, nah, it's really not. They just taking advantage of it. That's all. That's all. Because point blank, bottom line, the school, and I know there's some people out there, age or down my age. If they would have gave computers and give us all this support they got now, everybody would have graduated on time back in the day. They give you the school. I didn't know who gave them computers. I thought maybe the parents had to pay for them or the school some money to rent them or whatever. Give the kids Chromebooks every year. Give them with Chromebooks so they can homework, so they can get their assignments, and they write on the Chromebook, and they still funky. Ooh. These kids, I'ma say it, hey, they're lazy. The kids, there's no way. If your kid on IEP and they lazy. And I'll say, okay, they're lazy. But you can make them do the work. Our kid that had under 2.0 point average with some $230 shoes on. That's bad math. That's bad math. What are you doing? What is that teach? Come on, man. Come on. We gotta do better. And what to do better. I'm tired of seeing parents talk about, well, the school not doing that. What you doing? When last time you checked your kids? I just told you about a parent, and get it. You know what I love about that parent? She snapped and held that kid accountable. I love it. And she took accountability on herself that I should have been doing. I love that. Okay? I love that. That's fine. Hold your kids accountable. In the classroom, outside the classroom, hold them accountable. If your child step out of the community, there's no way he should be playing. I said it. shouldn't be playing any sport. Hold them accountable. Them be out here hanging with the biggest thugs in the community that ain't doing nothing with it. What you letting them hang with them? Huh? Hey man, I'm telling you, we have to hold our kids accountable. We have to. Hey, we ain't got time to be this now. Man. Too much going on out here. Too much going on out here. Too much going on out here. We have to start holding our kids more accountable. We do. It's getting realistic. They got to deal with all this crime, all this stuff out here, carrying guns, all this shit. Hold your kids accountable. There's wrong with your kids staying in the house, doing their homework, doing their work, having a social life, hanging out with like-minded friends. Let me read that. Like-minded friends. If I'm an athlete, what I'm doing with a kid that got straight F's. Same time, if that kid with straight F's want to hang, guess what? He got to do his schoolwork to hang with. If you're gonna be a friend, be a friend. And I'm talking to the kids right now. If you want to be a friend, my friend that hung with me, he didn't grade A's and was an honest class with me, but he got his work done. Hey JJ, man, can I do my homework with you? Me still like this to this day. But guess what? And we talk about it. I said, man, I hung you because I knew you had good grades. So I had the kids woo. He got a college. He got 2 colleges. Come on, man. Come on, man. Iron sharpens iron. On the field and off the field. I'm just telling you. Podcast right here. Parents. I'm talking to parents. And the kids that are watching, let your parents watch. You let your parents watch. Because this is going to sound like I'm chastising. I am. Because they need to check in every school district country tomorrow check his grades. I don't care if students check their grades. I could be going through something that got straight A's and these may have slipped. And you need to know. Okay? And we have a job of holding our kids accountable. We do. And because right now, National Sign Day is December 1st one anyway. Early is December 21st for football. And there's going to be a sign on that day. And there's going to sign on the February day. Okay? But guess what? No signing unless their grades are all right. No kid is signing unless their grades are right. You got to look at that too. Okay? So I'm just saying we got to get done. Let's make it right, man. Let's just make it. Okay? Again, add every social media profile to my YouTube channel. Or subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right? I'll send you the link in my bio on Facebook, Twitter. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make me the #1 YouTube channel on YouTube Nation because we're about to blow all these podcasts. We're about to do a lot of stuff with the Diamond Report. We're going to have college coaches on there this week. I may even have one on there, but by the end of this week. Okay, it's going to be a Division I football or basketball coaches or parents, the real on what it's going to take to get their child recruited and what they will and will not with from your child. So we're going to talk about that on the podcast on the accountability for respect. and some of the things that I've experienced in my first year coaching now at Kankakee High School. So we're going to talk about that on the podcast here coming up real soon. Okay, coming up. All right. Remember to share this video on whatever platform you want. Make sure to share it, retweet it, do everything you need to do. Let's make this #1 podcast in the country. Also, congratulations go to Jair, a player I had the pleasure of coaching this year, 4-star athlete, the #1 rated ATH in the state of Illinois. Okay? The #1 athlete, state of Illinois. All right? He will be playing in the Army All-American game. That is that. It'll be on NBC. All right? The Army All-American people will be here tomorrow to present him with his jersey. They will be in Kankakee, Illinois, present him with his jersey. Man, I'm so proud of what to do. The buttons inside this hoodie about to pop off my chest. I've been knowing that kid since he was born. I've got over 30-some offers. Just picked off for this past weekend, University of Kentucky. He has over 3 Power 5 offers. And man, he's doing good stuff. And for him to be in that All-American game is big time. So congratulations goes out to Jair Hill and family. Hey, that's so done, man, and I'm proud of you. So, hey, everybody, please hit the subscribe, hit the like button, retweet, share this video, do whatever you're going to do, and I will be back with you all. And remember this as I end all my videos. Every day you get better or worse, you never stay the same. Remember, if you don't seat at the table, you are on you. May God bless you. May God be with you. And don't forget to keep watching